YouTube, Lenny Sly, roguewarriortc.com. Welcome back to another video of Aikido, the way of the Rogue Warrior, episode 3. Before we get started on that, just want to say a couple things. I was watching a video the other day, Rokus's last video. I can't remember what the title was, how to make Aikido effective or whatever. And it was a really good video. Dan the Wolfman was on it, and if you don't know who Dan the Wolfman is, he is featured on his YouTube channel. Catchjitsu.com is his website, but it's Catch Jitsu YouTube channel. We had a really good day yesterday. He and I connected. He reached out to me, which was I was flattered by that. Contacted me through Facebook. We hooked up, got on the phone. We talked for over an hour. Dude, some of the stuff that he said in the video was actually fucking hilarious. I loved it. I thought it was a great video that Rokus did with this guy. I loved the interview with him. Funny thing is that he made a statement in the video about saying, I don't know if, Lenny and I would, if we'd actually click or get along or whatever. And the funny thing is we have a lot more in common than he thought. We both are former bouncers. We both have black belts in other systems, and also have black belts in the same systems as each other. Did I say that? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, cat's out of the bag. It was a great conversation. He and I are going to collaborate on a couple videos. I think we're gonna start working together. And it's funny. He's like, I don't know if he and I would become best friends or enemies, or there'd be a rift in the community. And he laughed about it. We actually laughed about that. I see myself becoming really good friends with this guy because his personality is very much like mine. Just like he said, I don't tolerate bullshit. He doesn't tolerate bullshit. You guys need to go. You guys are diehard, YouTube fans of mine. Dude, if you're fans of mine, you should be fans of his as well. He has some really interesting stuff on his YouTube channel. Again, it's Catch Jitsu, CATCHJITSU, or search Dan the Wolfman and you'll find his YouTube channel. He has some great stuff on there. The guy's a black belt under Judo Jean LaBelle. That's right there. That's fucking impressive. He also has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has a black belt in Taekwondo. And he has another black belt in another system. I can't remember what it was because it's a system that I'm not really familiar with. But the man's trained with tons of pro fighters. He's done a lot of stuff. He's traveled the world, got extensive training in a lot of other systems, Sistema, Kali, you name it, the guy's done it. But that's not the point here. The stuff that he has to offer is very similar to the stuff that I have to offer. He's very street-minded on how something would work practically. And that is what we're doing. And it was great to connect with this guy and have the conversation with what I had with him, because he felt the same way that I feel. He feels the same way that I feel. Wants practicality in Aikido. He wants to see, Aikido evolve to be a more realistic form of martial arts, self-defense. And this is where it's going to get interesting, because we're going to do some stuff together. And there might be a possible seminar that we might be doing together too. Later on in the year, we talked briefly about that, and that might be happening. But he has some really cool videos on Aikido, on how to make Aikido more street effective. One of them was Iri Minage off of the punch. Another one was, I think, off of 1-2 or a jab combination into a Kaitanage. And he throws his mix of, jiu-jitsu in with that, as well as, I believe, some judo stuff. But interesting, very entertaining, very educational. If you don't know about this guy, you do now. Dan the Wolfman, Catch Jiu-Jitsu, or I keep saying Jiu-Jitsu, Catch Jitsu on YouTube. Do yourself a favor. Go to his channel, subscribe. You will not be disappointed. This guy's a beast. He's a hardcore guy. His mindset is very clear on the path that he wants to go, and it's about helping the martial art community all the way around. And if you haven't checked out Rokus's last video, Bob, I don't even know if it's on. What's the name of that video that's on the computer?
How to make Aikido realistic.
How to make Aikido realistic on Rokus's channel. Check that video out. I'm probably gonna throw that in the link. below in the description so you guys can see it. It's a great interview with this guy. He gives a pretty extensive resume of his martial arts training and what he's done in his life. You know, he's about to be, I believe, 41 years old, and this guy's unbelievable, the amount of traveling that he's done to get the instruction that he's gotten. And he's very skilled, very talented. And you guys know me, I don't fucking endorse anybody, okay? I don't endorse anyone. I did once before, a long time ago. I endorsed somebody 2 years ago and tried to help them with their YouTube channel, and they shit the bed. Okay, I don't even think the guy's still, I think he's just over 3,000 subscribers, and you know, I don't really like to bash on other people's YouTube channels, but you know, I don't really have anything to say. It pretty much sucks as far as I'm concerned. It's boring, there's nothing to it, you know, technical ability sucks on it all the way around, but it is what it is. You know, real simple. But like I said, I don't endorse anybody. But when I do endorse somebody, you know, it's for real. Granted, I did endorse that other guy, but he dropped the ball. So, sorry, that's on you. You know, but this guy here, man, Rokus's channel, his channel is growing as well. You know, go subscribe to his channel. But Dan the Wolf, man, that's some really, really good stuff. Like I said, this is the best thing you can do for all weekend long is go to that channel, subscribe, and start just going through the catalog of videos that this guy has. He was big in the UFC as a commentator. You know, he knows a lot of pro fighters. He sparred a lot of pro fighters. This man knows his shit. And he loves Aikido on top of it. Okay? Not a big Steven Seagal fan, obviously. Judo, Jean LaBelle, black belt, if you guys know the story about that. Enough said. So I'm going to bring Bob Kamka Shihan out, and he's going to show you The Way of the Rogue Warrior, Episode 3. Bob, come on out. You guys are going to love this. Take it away, Kamka.
And now for something completely different, in the words of the almighty Monty Python. Welcome back, Bob Kamka here, as Lenny mentioned, and gotta do a little camera switch over. Welcome back. Aikido, The Way of the Rogue Warrior. And we're continuing with kosa dori Sankyo. The previous video, as you saw, traditional variations, soft attack, soft application, not ideal. Gives you a false sense of security as far as effectiveness and things like that. In this iteration, it's not so much the way you should do it, it's more like a way that can make you or allow you to do it better, as well as give you more options. Okay, so let's just cut right to it. Hey, Rod, onegaishimasu. And as you can see, Rod's in his underwear, which is fine because there's a couple things that you're going to want to see as far as leg and footwork goes. And usually when you get down to your underwear, you can see a lot more. Okay, so let's get started.
That sounded dirty. Maybe we need to have a girl take ukemi for this.
So, kosa dori.
Dong, da, dong, dong, dong.
So, kosa dori, we're not doing the fluffy reach out attack, right? A little bit more short, a little bit more abrupt, a little bit more convincing, okay? Instead of just trying to bring his arm up and trying to struggle with hand transitions, you're just gonna blend, and if any of you have the capability of thinking ahead, you're probably gonna see this coming. He comes in, right away, you get the thumb. Oya yubi dori.
Bam, look
Okay.
at that shit.
Depending on the speed and the timing, and if you get your hand up like this, he's probably going to start applying it by himself. So a little kind of slow. So if you just make a roadblock here and he keeps pushing in, this is naturally going to start buckling. And all you got to do is help it out. Okay? Now depending on the angle and how you get it, you're probably going to start twisting into a Sankyo or a position to get Sankyo right away. Now, instead of fumbling around to get Sankyo, you just twist it right into your hand, like so, and instant Sankyo. From here, you can do whatever you want. In this case, I'll just choose to cut and throw, and off he goes. So one more time, other side. He comes in, buffer it, catch him. Not so much catching him out of the air. You're actually making and using this Aiki connection in the Oyayubi Dori. Okay, not this magical connection where you're like the emperor and lightning bolts are coming out of your fingers, but you're doing proper alignment with your body and his body. He comes in, right away, alignment, and if you have to, you can use your feet and take them down. It's easy to adjust. You can strike, and then blend right into a nice Sankyo. This time I'm going to choose a nice little lockup for a Shiho Nagi type movement and just dump them. A lot more effective. A lot more effective than, you know, fumbling for that Sankyo. You let them run right into it, using their energy against them. Aiki harmony, right? Comes in, right away, down, up. This time I can bring them around and throw. And if I wanted to, I can still come up, grab him by the head, put my knee in the back of his neck. I can get all kinds of locks, or just break, or whatever. Or turn him over and control him with the help of Sankyo. Okay? A couple more options. Yes, Sankyo is fun, but you know, our legs and feet have to join in the fun too. Okay? He comes in. Oya Yubidori, take him down. Sankyo right away. This time I'm going to cut him down, but I'm also going to throw in a nice little leg sweep. And this is why Rod has his underwear on. So you can see how you take his leg out. Instead of just stepping in here, for training, you're just going to blast calf through calf or thigh through thigh as you cut. And then right at your feet, just readjust. Nice easy pin. And there you go. Okay, let's do that one more time. On the other side, a little bit of an angle. Okay, comes in. Oya Yubidori. Roll right into Sankyo. If you want, you can also step on their foot. Okay? Then from here, you just sweep out the leg as you cut. You give them the feeling that they might stand back up, but you take that away by cutting and sweeping. With conviction. Does your leg hurt? Do they smash your ankle? Do they clack your knees?
Nope.
Okay? You just take that leg away. Another option you can do with your legs. He comes in. Remember, it said, distance, balance, timing. Granted, if you're up close and all this grabbing and shoving starts, you may not get your Yubidori. You may not even get a hand deflection. Okay, so sometimes you just have to get that space. He comes in. Oh yeah, Yubidori. Roll it to Sankyo. If you don't got the leg sweep or you don't have the time, you kind of do like a Shin Uke Nagashi. Just here, and then just crush. And just, you can either hold them or fold them up. And just, do whatever you want. Okay? Skin pinching, whatever you want. Let's try the other side. Let's do a little bit of angle this way. Okay? Slower. Nice and tight, space. He comes in. Oh, no, you're right. It's my fault. Okay? Come in. Down. Okay? Roll this. This is all connected. You don't have to fumble around. Here. Rolls right in. Don't have to fumble around. Okay? Oya Yubidori. Connection rolls right in. I could still do the foot step if I wanted to. Start to apply this. And then I just get there and start crushing. And I can just hold them here. Or I just stand back up. Get to my pin. So on and so forth. Okay. So just one note, the reason why this is so effective, you get this Yubidori, Oya Yubidori, you take them down. When you start fumbling with these transitions, even like Shomenuchi Sankyo, you start getting these transitions. As soon as there's a little bit of slack, they take that away. You don't have to be an Aiki Shihan, I might have mentioned this before. You don't have to be an Aiki Shihan to feel a mistake or to feel when some slack gets interrupted or tension gets interrupted. If you're in a uncomfortable position, power and energy tends to go where there's weakness. Kind of like when you shoot a gun. The recoil is going to make the gun move in a way where there's no resistance. Same thing. If I'm trying to twist his wrist down and spiraling up, this way, as soon as there's slack, he's going to go where the slack went. And now I have to fight all over again, either to get my Sankyo back or do something else. Okay, so for the training aspect, Yubi Dori blends right into, or Oya Yubi Dori blends right into Sankyo. I still got space. If I have to, kick, knee, blends right in. Don't even have to change my grip. You might need to get this feeling of letting his thumb rotate through your hand so you don't break his thumb, but constant connection. I could also Elvis kick right into the groin, give him another knee for good measure, sweep him out, whatever I want to do. So now a lot more options present themselves, and you can choose to take advantage of those options. Okay? So let's do a couple more for effect. Okay, so again, down, flip it. Okay. You need to. Whatever you want to do. Here we go, MTV, headbanger's ball. Okay. And one more time. Down. If you want, here's your ura, your throw, and one more. If you want to get really creative, you can add a little splash with your Sankyo. Oya Yubi Dori. Flip it up, crank him so he keeps going. Dip, Koshinage, pin him out, or slingshot him around, whatever you want to do. Let's do that one more time. But it all starts with the Oya Yubi Dori, not fumbling with Sankyo, not trying to go Ikkyo to Nikkyo, then Sankyo, right? Just blend right into it. Okay? Give yourself the advantage right away. Buffer, flip, up, and there you go. Lock them up. Strike if you have to. Look, Mom. No hands. Somebody pass me a bowl of cornflakes. Okay? So there you have it. A way of getting into and using Sankyo. Not necessarily the way, but in my opinion, a much better way. A much better way to explore more options, to diffuse a snatching, grabbing attack for when it happens out there. And are you hurt? Are you bleeding?
No.
Are your knees and ankles smashed? So you can very easily up the intensity. You can up the intensity, up the honesty, up the conviction of your attacks and your applications. That's all I have for now. That's Aikido, the way of the rogue warrior. Not so much the way to do it, but this one certainly helps. So, brain fart. Anyway, Way of the Rogue Warrior, Episode 3. Kosa Dori Sankyo. Check us out on roguewarriortc.com. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. See you in the next video along the way.